What up, y'all? Oh, hi, Jennifer. Tonight, today, tomorrow, we're doing meal prep. We are prepping to bulk up. We are prepping to eat healthy, eat homemade, eat fresh. You guys know about meal prep. We mostly do the same type of sustainable proteins, vegetables, nuts, salads even. Not doing salads today. We need the good stuff. We need the vegetables. We need the asparagus. We need the Brussels sprouts. We need the rice. We need black beans. We need peppers. We need something sustainable. We need something that is going to last in your gut, in your body. It's going to help you burn while you're eating in between jobs, eating in between workouts, or just eating because you're hungry. I mean, there's plenty of reasons and whatever else. So I also have chicken breast that I'm searing off. We're going to be grilling it up for my homie Josh down at PT Plus. We are meal prepping for him today. We're not going to finish everything. It's a lot of work going on. Today I am the cameraman, so I'm going to swing y'all around to some of the stuff I got. I got the containers ready. I got my chicken breast ready to go on the grill. It's about to get... Yeah, I just dropped the camera, guys. It happens. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set you guys up in the corner over here. It's a little easier. Taking it back to the old school, before the tripod slipped off, human error, it happens. Yeah, whatever, Steven. So, like I said, I'm going to start with the vegetables. I got my chicken. Brussels sprouts are going in the oven. We're going to combine some stuff together, put it together for my man Josh. We're going to listen to some tunes, and we're going to get our pans hot. So, cast iron all day. Cast iron grill. I got the 12-inch. I got the 6-inch. I got my water going. I'm going to get some veggies going. I'm going to steam and blanch the vegetables. I don't know if you guys know, but one of the most important parts of vegetable cooking is blanching them. After you cook them in hot water, you're going to shock them in cold water to stop the cooking process. It holds them sturdy. It keeps them crisp. You want your asparagus, firm. You don't want it limp. So along with all the other stuff, we got, let's see. Got some green beans, some store-bought green beans. I got sweet potatoes. They're probably not gonna, I'm not gonna make it. They're just gonna take too long. So I'm gonna show y'all what I'm working with. I'm gonna try to cook this all at one time. It's gonna be hard. I'm the cameraman, so y'all deal with me. We got some tunes. All right, so we're doing the rice. We're doing the jasmine rice. This is great for meal planning, especially because it cooks in the package. It's a brand called VT. I've never used this, but Josh recommended it to me. If you guys can see that, cooks in 2 minutes. Like I said, I've never used it, but we're gonna play with it. We're gonna play with all this stuff tonight. So let's start with the seasonings, where it all starts out at. Right now, I have coarse ground pepper and I have hickory smoke. Straight from Finley. You know how I do it with the seasonings, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and lather up my chicken breast. I'm gonna get some seasoning on them. We're gonna do lime juice. We're gonna make some chicken breast fajita style. I'm gonna give Josh some rice and beans on the side, and then we're gonna do some sides of different vegetables just for snacks, just for protein. Like I said, we won't be able to get into everything tonight because it's just a lot of stuff. I'm kind of experimenting. I'm all over the place, so you guys bear with me. Let's get to this chicken. So, I went shopping with Josh yesterday, and we got some cold pressed, extra virgin EVOO, if you will. So, lightly do the chicken. So, with meal prep, guys, gotta cook light, gotta eat light. You can't have a lot of dairy in there. You can't have a lot of oils in there. It's just not gonna work well with reheating, with whatever you're doing today, whether you're working, whether you're moving, grooving. It's just not gonna work. So stay light, stay away from the grease, stay away from the oils, and eat it soon. So, like I said, a little oil, coarse black pepper, and hickory smoke. So with this chicken breast, these are fairly large chicken breasts. They are the organic stuff. It's the good stuff. So these are fairly large. I have a cast iron griddle heating up. It is going to put some great grill marks on this. We're going to sear the outside. We're going to finish it in the oven. Battery's going dead, but I'll be all right. And then we're going to pull it out. We're going to cut it. Like I said, we're going to portion up for my man Josh. We got some meal prep going on. So let's see. Next is salt. Next is the coarse ground salt. I'm not going to add too many crazy ingredients to this. Mainly, like I said, I keep preaching, we're gonna stay light. We're going to stay fresh. We don't need a whole bunch of seasonings. We don't need a whole bunch of MSG, a whole bunch of anything besides what you need. So I'm going to do both sides of this chicken. Fairly large breast. Fresh, never frozen, let's hope. Rinse my hands. The other side is going to be the same thing. Coarse ground pepper, hickory smoke, sea salt. Real simple. Making sure I'm not using my chicken hand for my seasoning hand. All right, so I'm gonna season my Brussels sprouts as well. I don't know if I cut up a whole bunch of Brussels sprouts. I'm gonna do something cool with them. I don't know what. We're gonna play with it. We're gonna figure it out. I think I'm just gonna keep them simple. I was gonna do like a brown sugar, bacon, glaze. I don't know how that's gonna hold up, and because you know what, my food never makes it to the leftovers station. It doesn't. There's no survivors in my food, so I don't know how a lot of my food holds up after you reheat it, after you hold it for maybe a couple days. So, like I said, we're just gonna play with this. We're going to oven roast or quickly saute or blanch our vegetables. I'm gonna do a whole different, I'm gonna do every vegetable every way. So, asparagus blanch, peppers and onions, sauteed, Brussels sprouts, baked, chicken, grilled and baked. All right, cold press, extra virgin olive oil, very light, just a little bit of this. I'm gonna do the same seasoning on the chicken as I did with these veggies. That includes the pepper, the salt, add in cilantro. That's it. Real light saute, get a pan scorching hot. Pan's been rolling, fan's been on, it will get smoky. This is one of those smoky times, guys. All right, pans are getting real hot, guys. Just gonna throw these peppers in, throw some onions in last because they're gonna cook faster. Salt, pepper, hickory smoke, salt. No crazy seasonings today, guys. Cilantro, fresh cilantro. I should have a cilantro garden. I'm trying to read these comments at the same time. Fairly large breasts, eh? Thank you guys for watching. We're gonna play around with some food. Do some meal prep for my homie Josh. Tongues out. Where did I put my net? Oh, there it is. Peppers looking nice. Cast iron on fleek, guys. I tell you what, it's gonna get hot in here real quick. Let's see. Chicken's about to go on the griddle. Cast irons are hot. Water's getting hot for my veggies, my green beans, store-bought. farm Brussels sprouts, asparagus. I'm gonna do these one at a time, separately. They're gonna be great. I got some black beans I gotta add some love to. Some onions. Speaking of onions is supposed to go in these peppers. Luckily, y'all didn't see that. The half of that onion just went down the sink in my garbage disposal. Luckily my sink is clean. All right, you guys can see this. Whew. All right, thin onion slices. I'm gonna break these up when I get them in there. I'm gonna actually let the veggies steam, turn them off. Now it's chicken time. Y'all ready for this? I don't know if you are. All right. Chicken breast, seasoned lightly, very lightly. We're gonna sear them on the outside. Bake them on the inside. All right. While we're doing that, we're gonna clean our station. Pull that onion out. Tongs get washed. I'm not using them right now. All right, guys. So I got a couple more chicken breasts I need to throw on, but right now we're gonna do 3. That pan is buzzing over there. It's killing me. All right, Brussels sprout time, guys. Got my Brussels sprouts already cut up. Cold pressed extra virgin olive oil. These are gonna need some love. So give them some love, give them some love. Uh-oh, ran out of love for a second. All right, these are gonna go in the oven. Lay them as flat as you can. More cold pressed extra virgin olive oil. Popping bottles over here, y'all. All right, I gotta flip this chicken and make some diamonds. Tongs are rinsed. All right, y'all. Got the diamonds on the chicken. The trick is 10 and 2. You got a chicken laying this way. You want to put a diamond on it? Lay it that way. All right, I got some regular pepper without hickory on it. Shouts out to Hobby Lobby. They get these cute salt shakers, pepper shakers. You can put whatever you want in it. One time I put some extra virgin olive oil or just like a little dash of this, dash of that. This pepper's a little too coarse, so I'm gonna take it out. It's just a vessel at this point. So, same with the salt. This is Fleur de Sel salt, lighter, but so good. It's getting smoky in here, y'all. That means it's time to flip this meat. I'm gonna show you how these diamonds, right? This is indoors, baby. Indoors grilling. Getting smoky. Got the veggies popping. All right, so this is gonna get on the grill a little bit more. This is gonna go right in the oven. Oven's already on. Shall we proceed? Cool. All right, Brussels sprouts. I'm gonna dig my hands in here. If they start shedding, just take the Brussels sprout sheds off. These are gonna go in the oven high. I am gonna put them in the oven at the same time as the chicken for the sake of the video. 350. When they start to get done, I will finish them on the broil. I would like them kind of charred in the oven. And with the extra virgin olive oil, it's possible to do that. There's nothing left in there, Kellen. Why'd you go for that empty bottle? All right. So, Brussels sprouts, black pepper, salt. Smoky, y'all. How y'all doing? Hope y'all doing good. Hope I ain't talking too much crap. All right, we're good. Somebody's checking out my man bun. Tell Donna I said what up, Emily. All right, so I was talking about water over there. I'm gonna go ahead and blanch this asparagus. I'm gonna turn the water on some more, blanch it. Throw it in some cold water when you're finished. I'm gonna use the same bowl as my Brussels sprouts because obviously it's a green vegetable. You're all good. I gotta get this chicken onto another pan as well. This is what happens when you try stuff out and you're like, bring it out! See, I'm turning the meat, turning. All right, so that gets turned down. Tongs stay there. You don't need to season this. Season your water a little bit, maybe a little salt in the vegetable water, just to have it. So those are gonna get blanched. Like I said, the water from the blanching effect at the very end, it stops the cooking and it stops, it makes the vegetable more crisp. You can do this with lettuce after you cut it and you wash it. Use water, use cold water. I'll tell y'all something, it's getting smoky in here. But we're almost done. So, ice bath. Shocking the veggies when you're done. Chicken's looking good. It's cooked mostly on the outside. Get your pan. I got another pan going in the oven. I keep losing my tongs and I keep setting in the same place. Nice grill marks, front and back, side to side. Holla at your boy. So the char on the outside is going to give it the flavor. It's going to seal in the flavor. I got 2 more breasts to put in, but I'm going to set these aside, kind of throw them in the oven, see how they work out. Forget that. I'm going to just put some more chicken on the grill. Raise your hand if you don't want more chicken on the grill, because if you don't, you're fooling. Okay, speaking of fooling, some white onion is gonna go into my black beans. If y'all wondering what this song is playing right now, I think it's some Odd Future. Question: I love Farm Fresh, but when I get Brussels sprouts organic, they always have twang bugs inside. Where do you get yours? Fresh Time. Monica, I get my Brussels sprouts from Fresh Time. All right, little white onions and the black beans. You know what? When I start cooking black beans, I realize that they get really dehydrated really quickly from the can. So there's nothing wrong with adding some water to your black beans when they cook. It helps hold water if you have some water that's already hot and it's not going to reduce itself. Like I said, what happens is they bust, they get mushy, they look like black-eyed peas. I don't want black-eyed peas. I want black beans. Okay? So, again, I got my containers ready to go for Josh, homeboy Josh at PT Plus. I have my rice that we're gonna add into the black beans. We're gonna do a fiesta style chicken, so it's just gonna be a basic chicken breast. I forgot to tell y'all that I added jalapeno lime salt, just a tiny bit. I didn't have a lot of fresh lime juice to use, so I used the essence of the salt on the chicken. Okay, So, time for more chicken on the grill. Hey, y'all going to that barbecue, by the way? Barbecue. The one where, well, I'll tell you the joke later. Okay. More chicken breast. Getting diamonds on that one. Jennifer's probably in the room choking out right now. It is smoky in here. It was cold outside, so I didn't open that many windows, but we'll work through it. Bumping some good tunes. What else we got? I got some avocado I'm gonna put on the side. Josh is a big growing man, so he needs fats, he needs proteins, he needs healthy protein. He does not need empty carbs, empty calories. So there's no bread in here. There's no artificialness. I barely didn't even want to use canned black beans. I just know there's a lot of extra stuff that goes into the canning process of black beans, including that milk that you always wash off when you have black beans in the can. I wish I had one to show you. Looks like tart. Anyway, asparagus is about to come out. Like I said, we're only blanching it. I'm gonna use another set of tongs that I have for the vegetables. And I'm gonna bring my cold water to ice melt it. It's still cold water. I'm gonna bring the cold water to the vegetables, pull the asparagus out, and then drain it. Again, nice asparagus. It's asparagus that's cooked, but firm. Very much so crunchy. The salt from the water helped cook the asparagus. I'm not gonna see that anymore. Chicken flipping time. A little bit more juice from my birds, from my breasts. Lately, I have figured out that my oven is not level. So sometimes things, the liquids slide down just a tiny bit. So where my birds don't get enough lubrication, we got some problems. Okay, next. You say what's next? Green beans are next. We'll blanch some more green beans. We got some more green for Josh. Now you can eat these raw. A lot of people like them raw. There's even a microwavable bag. I call that like crudité. Again, Fiesta style chicken, very light. Black beans gonna go with the white rice. We have the chicken breast that's grilling. Diamonds are forever on the grill. And then we're gonna throw them in the oven, finish, real nice juiciness. I can cut into it later. Best thing about chicken, excuse me, when you cut it, is that you have to let it rest. If you cut chicken, steak, anything too soon, it gets tough, the flesh seizes up, and it's just like a natural reaction that you don't want. So every time you cook something, let it rest. Unless you're on Facebook Live and you gotta show somebody to cook a perfect medium rare, wait 5 minutes to let it rest. Don't mix these up. All right, green beans are next. Not gonna season the green beans too much. Got salt, got olive oil in it. They're just naturally good anyway. So, like I said, guys, meal prepping for Josh Simmons, my boy over at PT Plus. He's helped me get some gains. I don't know if y'all see that. I know y'all do. Anyway, yeah. So meal planning is the best way to stay level, stay focused on your journey of working out. Whether you be losing weight, gaining weight, I have learned that this is a helper. This is a surefire way. It saves money. You just stay consistent with everything as far as your calories, your protein intake, your salt intake. It's all recordable. And if you make enough delicious food, which is why he asked me to do this, you don't get tired of eating the same thing. You don't get distracted by burgers and fries. You don't get distracted by Bakersfield tacos, even though I get distracted by those. You stay on and you stay through your journey, and which helps you, like I said, gain, lose, whatever you need to do, stay healthy, save money. Meal planning, I didn't like it before because it was so mundane and not tedious, but it wasn't fun. Now I read into it, even paleo, it's becoming health conscious to me, which, you know, in my brain, I finally swallowed a pill that says, eat healthy all the time, you feel good all the time. Diamonds, y'all see that? Okay. All right. So like I said, guys, we won't be able to finish everything today. This is just some test and error stuff. I might send some pictures and some final stuff of what it looks like, visual. Everything's gonna be laid out. Everything's gonna be delicious. It's gonna be ready for Josh to either pop in the microwave. And one thing I told him when we were shopping, I said, I want to cook good enough food for you that is healthy. And if you had to, you could eat it cold. It's as long as you keep it in the fridge, like chicken and whatnot, and it's at a safe temperature. I want you to be able to eat it cold, eat it on the run, eat it in the car. You know, people have excuses where they can't eat. Oh, I didn't have time, or if you need to eat in the car, eat in the car. I don't do it because nobody eats in my swaggin', but you know. All right. That's a big breast over there, so I'm gonna leave it there. But anyway, I got the breast grilled up, super juicy, nowhere near done. I'm gonna throw them in the oven, let them cook. I was gonna say naturally, but cook evenly. Green beans rolling. Like I said, I'm gonna blanch them just like the asparagus. Speaking of asparagus, it's chilling in the blanch water. It's nice and cold, nice and firm still. Not much else I need to do to it besides line it up and put it in some boxes. So, let's see. I'd say a serving for asparagus, half of a handful. This is probably gonna go in one serving. So let's say eight spears. You give them variety. I'm not gonna give them all asparagus. I'm not gonna give them all green beans, you know, I'm not gonna give them all the same thing. You know, I'm gonna give Josh a steak day. I feel like he should have steak day on Friday, but it's his food, he can do whatever he wants. So, I'm gonna keep y'all for a little bit longer. So tomorrow, or later on, depending if Jennifer's hungry after this, I'm thinking of doing a carbonara pasta. I told you I got some really great pasta from Findlay Market. I got a squid ink, I got a roasted red pepper, and I got a cilantro lime. I cooked the cilantro lime for y'all. It was delicious. You need to go get some more. It's only like $2 a serving. So for 2 people, date night, you drop it in some water, throw some sauce on it, even in some cold pressed olive oil, you got yourself a nice pasta dish. Told you I had a big breast over there. I'm letting it chill. I'm gonna do some black beans, and I'm gonna call it quits. Like I said, I'm gonna show y'all some pictures. It's a big old breast, so I had to cook it longer. I told you about the cast iron. Make sure you turn it off because it will stay hot. So the sooner you turn it off, the better. So it's gonna be chicken. It's gonna be black beans and rice. It's gonna be sauteed Santa Fe peppers, if you will, nice and crispy. I just basically give them a nice sear. They're still crunchy. Maybe a little bit more salt. I was really light with the salt. Remember I told you guys. You can never take away salt, but you can gradually add. So whenever you're seasoning something that you're not sure about, gradually add the salt because you can't take it away. Okay, so we can take a look. Asparagus, no big deal. All right. Let's see. I could start some sweet potatoes. Bunch of sweet potatoes. You guys have seen me cook these before. They're real simple. You make them taste like what you want. You want them spicy. You want them sweet. You want to put marshmallows on top. Cool. We ain't doing that today. Cook this straight from my boy Josh. So it's gonna be basic, nice fiber, nice carotenoids. A lot of stuff from sweet potatoes are also found in carrots. I forget the relationship, but they are a root vegetable, and that's what matters most. I learned a lot about these when cooking with Sleepy Bee. Thank you, Franny. Thank you, Emma. Thank you, all the ladies at Sleepy Bee that taught me a different side of cooking. Before Sleepy Bee, I was a burger man. I was a White Castle man. I was a Rally's man. Didn't feel like worth anything after I ate that stuff. So it was empty. It came out quick, if you know what I mean, and it wasn't what I really needed. For those, some of you guys know me, I've been skinny all my life because I've always had like a stomach issue. Basically, it was intestinal. So Jennifer always tells me I need to take care of my stomach. By the time I'm 40, 50, the other half is gonna be gone. So I gotta protect it. You guys gotta protect your stomachs. Stay healthy. Eat healthy. Eat at home. Save some money. Save some money. Go on vacation. Okay, so this ice bath is for my green beans I got over there. Like I said, I want them crispy. I want them fresh for when Josh either wants to reheat them or just snack on them like a carrot. They're gonna be there, so let's do it. All right, remember I told you to turn the cast iron off? I just dropped some water on the cast iron. I was like 8 mile arm up. Like grease popping up. So turn your equipment off. Know where you are. That is your realm. If you're in the kitchen, act like you know what you're doing. Green beans, crispy, cooked, ready. I'm gonna have another one of those. I want to be big and strong like Josh. Anyway. Right before y'all go, I'm gonna let y'all know that I'm turning that oven on broil, which means it cooks from the top, which means that you cannot leave the room. If you broil something, just know it'll be ready like toast. How long does toast take? You turn on the right setting, like a minute. So, my mom started to see me so mad at me, I'm talking with my mouth full. So tonight, guys, I don't have any lemonade, I don't have any alcohol. I don't know what I got. Is it that smoky in here? It's my smoothie dance. Alright. So, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up. I don't make you wait. I'm hungry, so I got to actually cook something for me and the girlfriend. What should I make? Should I make that pasta now? I got to clean up all this stuff. Turn the camera back on. Charge my battery. We'll see. So, to wrap it up, guys, we got meal prep for Josh, my homie. We're going to be doing this often. So if you guys have any ideas of what I should cook that is sustainable, that is delicious, and is a variety, without getting too crazy, like I said, I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel here. I am literally just trying to feed the homie, the monster, and make sure it's delicious and it has some stability behind it. It has something that will carry on. You can't just eat empty food and expect to like gain muscle or gain energy. You have to research what you eat, and it comes from the earth, and I'm happy for it. I'm happy that we have local farmers. I'm happy that we have a Kroger across the street. I wish we had it forever. I support it. Everybody else in the community supports it. Why don't you? I know you do. So guys, that's it. I'm gonna put this stuff together. I'm gonna wash my chicken because remember I told you it's in the broiler. Brussels sprouts, cooking hard. I'll send some pictures. I'll post some pictures. I'll finish cooking, and if I get hungrier to cook on camera again, you guys will be the first to know. See you guys.